following program is a WDCA TV critical television viewing special.
Monsters. Magic. Make-believe. Monsters, magic, and make-believe are all things that we know and love on TV. Hi, I'm Captain 20, and when it comes to entertainment programming, television is very good at making the unreal seem very, very real. Not even some people are real. For example, there really is no J.R. Ewing on Dallas. There is an actor by the name of Larry Hagman who portrays that character just the way the writers of the show want him to. There's no Captain James T. Kirk or T.J. Hooker, but there is William Shatner, an actor who portrays both those characters on television. While I hope this show is entertaining for us all, I want to let you know that everything you see and everyone you meet is real. Right now, let's meet some of the monsters that we're going to talk about on our program today. There are lots of other different kinds of monsters besides the one that is happening right now on our makeup set. Right now, Ursula is being turned into a monster with appliances, so to say. And, I hear some, oh, right back. What? What'd you say, Lisa?
There's a monster behind you.
There's a what?
Monster.
A monster?
Yeah.
Right, Andy. I know this is monsters, magic, and make-believe, but there's no monster behind. Monster behind. Oh, come on, a monster behind me. Anyway, as I said, we're dealing with reality here today, and everything you see is real. And there's no, I mean, I can turn around, there's no monster behind me. You see? There's no monster behind me. We got,
Right
what?
there.
What?
Right there.
Right where?
Really quick.
I'm going to turn around. I'm going to turn around. I turn around right here, and I see a camera right here. Turn around very quick. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Woo! I see what you mean. Fortunately, our lizard man here, well, you're not want to run into him in a dark alley, but actually he's a friend of mine. I have some very strange friends, don't I? This is the lizard man from an upcoming motion picture called The Galaxy Invader. And actually, Don, would you help take the head off and we'll see what Glenn really looks like. This is Glenn Barnes inside the suit. What I was saying is there are a lot of other kinds of monsters, and one is the full body monster, where the monster is dressed up in a full body suit here. And Don Dohler over here is the producer of the film, The Galaxy Invader. There you go, a real human underneath here. Okay. Very hot. Can we see if we can get him to sit down? I know this is tough in this suit.
It is tough.
Okay, let's just... Ready? We got it. All right. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about how's it feeling there?
It's very hot under the studio lights, and it's best to be worn in cold weather.
I can imagine that. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about what it's like wearing this and when making a movie. What are some of the advantages and disadvantages?
Okay. Well, like I said, weather is an advantage or a disadvantage, pertaining if it's cold, and it's an advantage. But one of the interesting aspects of wearing a monster suit in a movie is a lot of times while filming, you get so wrapped up in it that you actually, like any other character, you start becoming that role. And I started feeling alien-like, and I felt like I was really avoiding humans and being separate from them. So,
Don, what's involved in making something like this? This is a huge undertaking. First of all, what's it made out of?
Okay, this is made of foam rubber, which is very similar to the
Appliances.
Apes appliance that
Right.
Diane is using over there. In this particular case, this suit was not custom made for Glenn's body because it was made out of state by John Cosentino in Michigan. So we had to give him Glenn's general proportions, and he had to make a mold. And then just like Diane does with a face.
You had to make a mold of the entire body?
Of a body.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And then he put a layer of latex, and then he started doing this build-up with these little foam chips. So that's one reason why this suit is a little bit more uncomfortable than it should be. For Glenn.
Is this a very fragile suit? I mean, it looks heavy
Yeah,
and
well,
bulky, but is it fragile?
It's rubber, and it's foamed rubber, which means it's kind of light and fluffy, and it's got some wear and tear from filming because he was shot at and roped and beaten up and chased and, you know, been through laser battles, and so, and in and out of the suit, it got a little bit ripped up here and there.
Let's find out. Anyone here have any questions about our monster or about the monster? No. Sure. Yeah.
How long did it take to make it?
Yeah. How long did it take?
John said it took him about 106 hours to make this suit.
I think we ought to take a look at what the monster looks like in the film. What do we have a film clip. What's in the film clip about?
We have a couple of clips. One guy hears a noise and goes back to investigate and runs into our friend here. And then later on, Faye Tillis, who is our leading lady, hears a noise in the basement and goes down at night to find out what it is.
We saw the clip from the Galaxy Invader, and now we're looking at Lisa, who is almost a Galaxy Invader. How's it feel so far?
Hot.
Hot. Any other emotions you have about this?
No.
You'd rather be out of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Feel like breakdancing?
No.
Okay. Let's complete the monster and let's talk to the new Lizard Man. Here we go.
Put your head down forward.
Ah.
Can you see?
Yeah.
How does that feel? Is that better?
No.
What does it feel like?
Anything gets worse.
Still hot.
Have you ever had anything like this happen to you before?
No.
Do you think you'd like to be a green, slimy leopard man or a leopard woman in a movie?
No.
Even if they paid you a lot of money?
No.
Okay. Well, there you have it. We want to thank Lisa very much and everyone else, Don and Glenn, for this. And we're going to continue with Monsters, Magic, and Make-Believe after a short time out.
Monsters, Magic, and Make-Believe will return after these messages.
We're almost done with Monsters, Magic, and Make-Believe, but we do have a bit of time for a few questions. And Justin.
Well, in Gremlins, were the Gremlins mechanical or little people?
Don?
They were mechanical, and they were made by the same guy who did those melting heads in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
There you go. I want to thank Glenn Barnes, Don Dohler, our good friend Diane Hammond, and Tim Davis, and all our studio audience here, and thank you for watching our show. We're out of time. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about monsters, magic, and make-believe on television.
The preceding program was a critical television viewing special. We invite you to watch for future specials and to send in for a free study guide to make this program even more meaningful. Send your name and address to Study Guide, Monsters, Magic, and Make-Believe, WDCA TV, 5202 River Road, Bethesda, Maryland, 20816.